topic is addition and subtraction of unlike fractions and mixed fractions. So let us first look at an example here. 13 by 20 plus 8 by 15. You can see that the denominators of both of these fractions are not same. So they are unlike fractions. So first of all, we have to convert these two fractions into like fractions and then only you can add it. Okay. So for that, what we have to do? We have to take out LCM of the denominators. In order to convert unlike fractions to like fractions, first of all, we have to make the denominators equal. For that, we have to take out the common multiple of the denominators. So LCM of 20 and 15. Both are going by 5. 5 4s are 20. 5 3s are 15. So it will not get solved further. So let us take out LCM. That is 5 into 4 into 3. That is equal to 60. So what we will do? We will change the denominators of both these two fractions as 60, and also you know that whenever we add the denominators, we take one common denominator, that is 60 like this. Numerators becomes added. Now till now we don't know what is the numerator when the denominator has changed to 60. As you can see, we are following that same rule as we did yesterday, that is we will divide the LCM with the denominator, and whatever answer we get, we have to multiply it with the numerator. So here the denominator of the first fraction is 20. So divide the LCM with the first fraction's denominator. So what we are going to get? 60 divided by 20 is 3, and we have to multiply this 3 with the numerator, that is 3 into 13 becomes 39. So we have written here 39 plus. Again, now we move to the second fraction here. 60 divided by 15 is what? It is 4, and 4 into 8 is 32. So now we will add 39 and 32 together. What are we going to get? That is 9 plus 2, 11, carry 1, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. So 71 by 60 is the fraction that we got after adding. Okay. We generally, what we do, if we get an improper fraction like 71 by 60, it's an improper fraction, we change it to its mixed form. So how we will change? We divide this. 60 1 ja 60, 60 1 ja 60, and after subtracting 71 minus 60, what we get? 11. So 11 remainder goes up here, and same 60 remains in the down. So 13 by 20 plus 8 by 15 is equal to 111 by 60. Okay. So this is how we are going to add the fractions, unlike fractions. Okay. And now let us do one example which is showing you subtraction of unlike fractions. Now we have taken one example of subtraction here. Subtract 8 by 15 from 7 by 9. Okay. As we know that always the from part is bigger. Okay. So you have to write it in this way. That is 7 by 9. Because from 7 by 9. So this will become the minuend here. Minus 8 by 15. We have to solve this. First of all, you have to convert same way how we did this. We will convert this to like fractions. For that, you have to take out common multiple of the denominators. So 9 and 15. Both will go by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 5s are 15. So LCM equal to 3 into 3 into 5. That is equal to 3 3s are 9. 5s are 45. So we take the common denominator as 45. Divide 45 by the first fraction's denominator, that is 9. We get 5. 5 into 7 is 35 minus 45 divided by 15, that is 3. 3 into 8 is what? It is 24. Now do the subtraction. 5 minus 4 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we got 11 by 45 as the answer. So see how simple it is. Now we will solve addition and subtraction of mixed fractions. Okay. Let us take an example here. 4 3 by 5 plus 3 2 by 7. As you can see in this, first of all we have to change into improper fraction. Actually there are two methods to solve the mixed fractions. I will tell you the two methods here. First we will solve with the first method, that is the normal method. What we do, we convert each of these fractions into the improper form and then we do the addition, and after that we will again convert them into mixed form. Okay, if required. Then like for example here you see 5 4s are 20 plus 3, 23 by 5, and here you will get 7 3s are 21 plus 2, 23 by 7. Now what we do, we take out LCM of this. So what is LCM of 5 and 7? Because you know that 5 and 7 are co-prime numbers. So in this case the LCM is the product of these two numbers. So LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. Okay. So we take the common denominator, that is 35. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 7 into 23. So in the rough part you can do 23 into 7. What you get? 7 3s are 21. 7 14 plus 2 16. So 161. Now this will get added with 35 divided by 7 is 5 and 5 into 23. So 23 5s are, how much you get? 5 1 11, 115. Now we have to add this to 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 7 and 1 plus 1 2. So 276 by 35 we are going to get. Now just check that, are we going to, can we cancel out this? Okay, is it, there is any common factor between these two? That we need to check. Okay, see this 35 is divisible by 7. Just check that, is this divisible by 7? 7 3s are 21 and 7 minus 1 is 6, 66. No, it is not divisible. So 276 by 35 is what you have got. Now just simply change it into a mixed fraction. So for that what we need to do, we have to divide. So 35 how much will go? Just check with 35 8s are. 8 5s are 40, carry 4, 8 3s are 24 plus 4 28. 280 is a bigger number. So take 35 into 7. 7 5s are 35, carry 3. 7 3s are 21 plus 3 24. So 245. So 35 7 jar. 7 becomes the whole number here. Now 276 minus 245 is what your, what it will be? It is your remainder. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 4 is 3. 31. So remainder is 31 by same divisor 35. So this is how we got the answer. The answer is 731 by 35. So I hope everybody understood this process. Now as you can see in this method it took lot of time. First is that you have to convert this into improper fraction. Again you have to solve for converting the improper back to mixed. So this process took time. So we have an alternate method here. What we will do, we will add all these whole numbers first and fraction part again we will add separately. So first of all we will add the whole number part. So this equals to 4 plus 3 plus 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. Okay, So after separating out in this way, the work become faster. 4 plus 3, 7, it remains intact. Now we have to just add these two. So what we will get, 7, 5 again common factor, there is no common factor. So for LCM just take out the product of 7 and 5, that is 35 we got. 35 divided by 5 is 7, 7 3s are 21. 35 divided by 7 is 5, 5 2s are 10. So what we got here, 7 plus 21 plus 10 is 31 by 35. Now just, you know, it is a combination, your mixed fraction is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. That is what we got already. Just you combine and write down. Instead, just remove this plus sign. It becomes 731 by 35. Your final answer. Just see the number of steps in this process and number of steps in this process. Obviously, you will say that this method is quite simpler than this method. Okay, so it is your wish which method you want to apply. Okay, now let us solve a question from subtraction. Already we did the question from addition. Now let us solve the question from subtraction. Okay, so the question is subtract 2 7 by 9 from 3 2 by 5. Okay, this is the question. So what you are supposed to do, you have to subtract. From part you will write in the beginning. So what you will write here, 3 2 by 5 minus 2 7 by 9. Okay, then here also we can apply two methods. Okay, but what happens here, you can see the difference between the whole number part, it is only 1. Okay, and also another thing is, in the fractional part you see 2 by 5 is less than 7 by 9. Because if we are comparing 2 by 5 and 7 by 9, okay, if you do cross multiplication, what you get, this side 18, this side 35. So that means what, 2 by 5 is less than 7 by 9. So how can a smaller fraction get subtracted by a bigger fraction? It's not possible. So what we do, we are borrowing 1 from the whole number part and we add with the smaller fraction to make it bigger fraction. But here the whole number part is only 1. Okay, so if you borrow also you will get the same fraction, that is 3 2 by 5. So for this question, this method, like what we do, we were solving, we will convert it into improper fraction, take out the common multiple of the denominators and then do the subtraction of the numerator and to get the final answer. So we adopt that particular method for this. So 3 2 by 5 minus 7 by 9, that is equal to, we first take out the LCM of 5 and 9. So that is equal to 45. Okay, before that we have to first solve, convert it into improper fraction. So what we get here, 5 3s are 15 plus 2, 17 by 5 minus 9 2s are 18 plus 7, it is 25 by 9. After taking the common denominator, that is 45, 45 divided by 5 is what? It is 9 and 17 9s are, it is 153 minus 45 divided by 9 is 5 and 5 into 25 is 125. Now let us do the subtraction. 13 minus 5, 8, 4 minus 2, it is 2. So 28 by 45 is the answer that we get. Now let us solve one more question which will help you in solving through the alternate method, like we were doing for the addition. Okay. Now we are doing one more example for subtraction of mixed fractions. Look at this, 7 1 by 6 minus 3 1 by 4. How are we going to solve this? We will use the alternate method. Okay, first we are going to subtract the whole number part. So whole number part subtraction, what you get, that is 7 minus 3, that is equal to 4. This is the whole number part. Now we will compare the fractional part first. So you see 1 by 6 and 1 by 4. If you do the cross multiplication, what you get, this side it is 4, this side it is 6. So we get 1 by 6 less than 1 by 4. So what we will do, from the whole number part we will borrow 1 and we will add it with 1 by 6. Okay. So if I will borrow 1 from here, then the whole number part will become what? Whole number part will become what? It will become 4 minus 1 equal to 3. And what about the fractional part? So this will become 1 by 6 minus 1 by 4. Okay. On solving this, what we are going to get? 6 1 is 6 plus 1. 7 by 6 minus 1 by 4. Let us take the common factor between 6 and 4. 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4. So LCM equal to 12. So 12 here, 12 divided by 6 2, 2 into 7 14 minus 12 divided by 4 is 3, 3 1 is 3. So 14 minus 3 is what? It is 11 by 12. Now we know what is the whole number part, that is 3. So your final answer is 311 by 12. I hope you all have understood how we are solving this kind of question. Now in your book, this method is written as we are subtraction of fraction. We are writing subtraction of fraction with borrowing. Okay, as you know, the smaller fraction has borrowed 1 from the whole number part. So that is why the name is given, the subtraction of mixed fractions with borrowing. This is the method. Okay. Now everyone see, this is a question where it is mixture of addition and subtraction of fractions. So we call this as simplification. Okay. So first of all, what we will do, we will like we were doing in the mixed fractions, we will separate the whole number part and the fractional part. Okay. So what we will have here, let me show you. This is the whole number part you will write here, and this is your fractional part. You will solve this side. In whole number part, what we have, it is 3 plus 8 minus 2, that is equal to 11 minus 2, that is 9. In fractional part, what we get, it is 4 by 5 plus 1 by 2 minus 7 by 8. So first of all, you have to take out the common multiples of the denominators. As you can see in the question, 2 and 8 are where 2 is a factor of 8. So this means the LCM is 8. Okay, this is the rule in LCM, because if one number is factor of other number, then the bigger number becomes the LCM and the smaller number becomes the HCF. So between 2 and 8, the LCM is 8. Now between 8 and 5, what will be the LCM? Because 8 and 5 are co-prime to each other. So the LCM will be their product. So 8 into 5, it is 40. So verbally, mentally only I have calculated how to take out the LCM. Okay. So 40 we have got here. Now 40 divided by 5 is what? 8. 8 4s are 32. Plus 40 divided by 2 is 20. 21s are 20. Minus 40 divided by 8 is 5. 5 7s are 35. Now let us first add. 32 plus 20 is what? It is 52 minus 35 by 40. After subtraction, what we got? 12 minus 5, it is 7. And this one 4 minus 3 is 1. So 17 by 40. So together the answer becomes what? So answer equal to, it is you have to combine whole number and fractional part. So it will become 9 17 by 40. So I hope you all have understood this. We are separating the whole number part, fractional part. In whole number part, what we will do? We will just add and subtract. We got the answer. Fractional part also we have done. And then what we will do? We will get the answer. Because at a time, if all the numbers you take the improper form and then you solve it, means you will get a bigger fraction, which is again taking time to solve. So here what, if we will take out the fractional part separately, means the size of the fractions are very less here with respect to the improper fractions. The size are more. Okay, because numerator size will be more in case of improper fraction. So that is why we solve it in this method. Okay. Now look at this question. This is also another one simplification question. Okay. In our previous simplification question, like we did, whole number part and fractional part we have separated. See, one basic reason why I adopted that particular method is, first of all, you have to check the fractional part. If you see the negative, the minus number, that is the subtrahend, it should not be bigger than the minuend. That is the first criteria you have to check. Okay, so we found that in that particular question, we had, let me tell you, it was like 3 4 by 5 na? 3 4 by 5 plus 8 1 by 2 plus 8 1 by 2 minus 2 7 by 8. So here if we will add these two, 4 by 5 and 1 by 2, and we compare it with 7 by 8, then obviously we will get, because 4 by 5 and 1 by 2, if we add, what you get? This is 10 and this is 8 and it will be 5. So you will get what? 13 by 10. So 13 by 10 is what? It is, if you compare with 7 by 8, what you get? 13 8s are 104 and here you get 70. So obviously you got 13 by 10 is greater than 7 by 8. So we have adopted that particular method. But in this question, just look at the fractional part. Just look at the fractional part here. If you add 2 by 7 and 2 by 6, see, what I told you, when two numerators are same, if I compare 2 by 7 and 2 by 6, obviously 2 by 7 is less than 2 by 6 because the denominator with same numerators, the denominator is more in here. So 2 by 7 is less than 2 by 6. Now, if I add these two, still it will not be more than 4 by 6. Why I will tell you? Because 4 by 6 is exactly double of 2 by 6. Yes or no? 4 by 6 is double of 2 by 6. So, we need another 2 by 6 here so that we can subtract. But we are not having. We got 2 by 7 here, which will give you a small number smaller than 2 by 6 if any number you will add. So obviously that number will be less than 4 by 6. So we cannot use that method because it will become more complicated if you use alternate method here. Okay. So normally how we were doing, we will do in that method. First we will convert these fractions into its improper form. Then what we will get? 5 7 5 is 35 plus 2 37 by 7 minus 6 5 is 30 plus 4 34 by 6 plus 6 4 is 24 plus 2 26 by 6. Now let us first add and then we will go for subtraction. But you can take a common denominator also. So 6 7 is 42, you will get 42 divided by 7 is 6. So 37 into 6, 222. Okay. So write down here 222 minus 42 divided by 6 is 7. So 34 into 7, 238, plus 42 divided by 6, it is 7 again. 7 into 26, how much you will get? 26 into 7. That is 6, 7, 6 is 42, carry 4, 7 2 is 14 plus 4, 18. So you got 182 here. Now just add 222 and 182, what you get? 2 plus 2, 4, 8 plus 2, 10, carry 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 404 minus 238 by 42. After solving this, what do you get? 14 minus 8, it is 6. Then 9, 9 minus 3, it is 6. Again, 1 gone, 3, 3 minus 2, 1, 42. You can reduce it to its lowest term. Okay. 166 by 42, what you will get? 2, 21 is 42 and 2, 83. 2 8 is 16, 2 3 is. So 83 by 21 you got. You can convert it into mixed fraction very easily. 21 3 is 63, 83 minus 63 is 20 by 21. So answer is 320 by 21. Now in case suppose you have already started solving in the alternate method. Okay, so how we will do, you just see. If suppose you want to do it in alternate method, then that is also possible. Okay, mathematics, if one method we are taking out, it is applicable for all the fractions. Okay, so if it is applicable for all the fractions means that method is possible. But how it is possible, that you have to understand. Okay, so here you see, if you have here the whole number part, what you have? 5 minus 5 plus 4. So that is equal to 4 you got. Because 5 minus 5, 0, 0 plus 4 you will get 4. Now we come to the fractional part. In fractional part what you will get? I have already told what is the problem in this question. Because 2 by 7 and 2 by 6, if you add also, it is less than 4 by 6. Okay. So what we will do, this is a fractional part, you see. It is 2 by 7 minus 4 by 6 plus 2 by 6. Now we can just simply reduce these two fractions. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6. So what we get, that is 2 by 7 minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. These two are like fractions, so for any one of the fractions we can borrow from the whole number part. We will use the borrowing method here. So this 4 will change to 3, and here what it will become? Here it will 1 will be added to this and it will become 1 by 3. Okay, so that is equal to we will get 2 by 7 minus this step I will write in the next. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3, write like this. Okay, now what it will become? 2 by 7 minus 2 by 3 plus 3 1s are 3 plus 1, 4 by 3. See, when the fractions are like fractions, it is easy to solve. So what you will get? 2 by 7 minus, just subtract the numerators. Here it is 4 minus 2, so you get plus 2. So 2 by 3. So 2 by 7 plus 2 by 3, what you will get? Just take the numerator, common denominator 21. 21 divided by 7 is 3 plus 3 into 2, 6 plus 21 divided by 3 is 7, 2s are 14. So that is equal to 20 by 21 you got here. Now final answer what you get? Combining these two you get 320 by 21. So in the alternate method also you can do it, no problem.